The Senators stayed alive in the Battle of Ontario with a convincing 4-0 win over the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 5. And now we are joined by Steve Lloyd of TSN 1200 to talk a little bit about the game and break it down. Good morning to you, Stephen.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. No overtime this time.
No.
So I got to go to bed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Such an impressive game here. So you've got Kachuk and you've got, Stützle, and then scoring high this game, and then Ullmark, 29 saves. Which player to you had the most to do with the win?
I would say, it's Ullmark. Ullmark's the game's #1 star, especially early. You could tell he was dialed in early. Yeah. Huge save very early in the game. He was tracking the puck very well. Through screens, picking up the tips. He was absolutely locked in. Like, Linus Ullmark is a former Vezina Trophy winner. They made the trade to bring him in for moments like this. And I think Sens fans have been waiting for him to step up and kind of steal a game. I don't think it was stolen. The Sens played well, but he was the #1 reason why they won last night.
So Game 5, you feel like that was the key there around his goaltending activity and expertise?
Well, it starts with the confidence that everybody gets when your goalie is playing at that level. And you could see it just go throughout the team as the game wore on.
Yeah.
It was outstanding. And he didn't show up on the score sheet, but Jake Sanderson's play was just stellar in shutting down the Leafs' top players, winning puck battles, getting the puck out, all of it here. Jake Sanderson, I thought, was outstanding. But that's a game when you look at the stat sheet, he didn't even have a shot on goal.
That's right.
It was just kind of a nothing game. When you watch him play, he was so key.
Okay, a lot of folks were worried because playing in Toronto, the energy, the crowd, the sound, it seemed like the Sens were kind of falling victim to the energy of the crowd. But then they came back and won, obviously. Tomorrow, we've got the game here in Ottawa. Who has more pressure? Who's it going to be harder for? Which team, the Sens or the Maple Leafs?
Well, there's going to be pressure on, and it's easy to say it's more on the Leafs, but it is more on the Leafs. It's because of the baggage that comes with that.
Yes, with losing too when you've been up, right?
Well, it's not just this year. Like the Matthews-Marner era, right? We're like 8 years into that. The Leafs' record in closeout games is 1-13 now with those two throughout their entire time. They've only won the one playoff series. And Leaf fans, it's already started with the post-game questions last night from Leafs media and Leaf fans. Today's going to be even more of that. Tomorrow morning's more of that.
Yeah.
Now they get to hear all the questions that the Sens had to deal with. Oh, you're down 3-0.
Yeah,
what's going on here?
That's right.
Now
that's right.
It's totally flipped around. Now the Leafs have to deal with all of that kind of pressure.
Okay, so Steve, what are you going to be looking for to know that the Sens are on top of things in the next match?
Ullmark early, again. You see how he's tracking the puck early, couple big early saves, and just staying consistent, staying with it. Their penalty kill's been much better the last couple of games. They got a couple shorthanded goals against the vaunted Leafs power play that started so strong in the series. So special teams, goaltending. I mean, that's such an easy answer for hockey, but that's usually what it comes down to, your goalie and your special teams.
Steve Lloyd, TSN 1200, breaking it down for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.